What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Just Kidding, No Mic Problems, Box Office Banter in the his house. We got episode 43, I believe, and we are back with another motherfucking movie madness bracket. You know we're busting them out all March long, and today we have the comedy bracket. And we are going to be down a couple of the core four in this one. Obviously, we do not have Rodney and we do not have Josh. They will not pop out like I did on Monday Mayhem. This is what we got. So, I think it's about time to just do what we always do, and that's jump in to these brackets. And also, I might want to go ahead and say our banter buddy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And Banter Buddy is going to go, I think he's a two-time defender. It's going to go to Louis Pelot. That is what his Facebook name is. And he literally he went crazy with invites to the group. I believe he was ours from last week, if we even remember to do it, because sometimes we're pieces of shit. But I think it was. Maybe not. But whatever. He just got Banter Buddy for, coming over, and he saw a little bit of the show or whatever. And then now he just went crazy in the group. So he's a definite deserving repeat offender. So we appreciate you for that, man. All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let's jump into that comedy.
All right, here we go. Number 1 seed, Pineapple Express versus the number 16 seed, Zoolander.
Ooh, that is
This is very tough.
That's a very good 16 seed, though.
Really?
But in saying that, I'm definitely picking Pineapple Express. That's an easy one for me.
I feel like 99.8% of the population would pick Pineapple Express. That's why I'm going to go Zoolander. So,
really?
No, Pineapple Express.
I was about to say.
It's not even a competition. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. 8 seed Vegas Vacation versus 9 seed Tommy Boy.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go. Dang it, dude.
Or don't. I know what I'm picking.
Say it. I know what I'm picking.
Yeah, Vegas Vacation. It's a funny movie. Don't get me wrong, but it may be the weakest of the vacations. Tommy Boy. I think I like European better. It's close.
Really?
Those are definitely the two worst, but it's close. And Tommy Boy might be. It's not my favorite Chris Farley movie, but it's considered Chris Farley's best. I've got to go Tommy Boy here.
Yep, I'm going Tommy Boy as well.
Undoubtedly.
Here we go. 5, 21 Jump Street versus number 12, Daddy's Home.
Upset alert is not needed.
Yeah, I was about to say, this one's easy. 21 Jump Street, just, it's so much better than Daddy's Home. Daddy's Home's all right.
It's average to me.
Yeah, it's not the best, not the worst.
It ain't no Other Guys. I'll tell you that.
No. 21 Jump Street, sure winner there.
I believe so, too. I have to say so. So far, we're in good agreement.
Number 4, Talladega Nights versus 13 Sex Tape. Sex Tape is a very funny movie. Talladega Nights is a way funnier movie. Way more quotable lines. Way more popular. One of Will Ferrell's best comedies. Easy for me. Talladega Nights.
Yeah. I got to tell you, I think Talladega Nights is a little overrated.
A little bit, yes, I agree.
And
but it's still
I'm not the biggest fan. I like it. I don't love it. But I can tell you this much. I'm not going with the upset here because I didn't like Sex Tape at all. So,
really?
Yeah, I wasn't.
I thought it was okay.
I just couldn't get into it for nothing. I love the actors. I mean, it had the right Jason Segel. I mean, it had the right
love
peeps
Jason
in it.
Segel.
Me too, but it just didn't work for me.
Okay, here we go. Number 6, Super Troopers versus number 11, Hot Rod.
Danger. That's a song.
This one,
Hot Rod.
Hot Rod's amazing. It's underrated, if anything. Super Troopers is, I think, overrated, if anything.
Exactly, sir.
I'm going with the upset here, Hot Rod.
I'm in 100% agreement. I'm not the biggest Super Troopers fan to begin with.
No.
The opening's great, but after that, it's like, yeah, it's okay. Hot Rod is amazing.
It is.
Hot Rod. This is so far, dude.
I know, dude. We're doing.
Put her there.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I just changed my daughter's shitty diaper. Sorry about
Well,
that.
I just changed my diaper.
Oh! No, I washed my hands, though. Did you wash yours?
No.
Oh.
Number 3, Dumb and Dumber.
I lose.
Verse number 14, Austin Powers, Man of Mystery.
Now, if Rodney was here, he'd be over there like, Austin Powers? Are you kidding me? Dude, Austin Powers is a classic.
It's great.
But you saw that Dumb and Dumber,
Yes.
dude. You have to be dumb and dumber. Shitty sequel.
You have to be
that Rodney
dumbest to pick Austin Powers.
Oh, yeah. Are we
There we
going to
go.
disagree?
I'm sure we will at some point.
Yeah, but right now it's upsets and everything.
I think.
Now
okay.
that we said it, what's this?
Oh, yep. Number 7, The Watch, with Ben Stiller, Jonah Hill. Why can't I think of his name? Vince Vaughn. Vince
Yeah.
Vaughn. It's great.
And whatever
Extract.
that other dude is.
Yeah, I don't know. The alien. First, Extract. Jason Bateman, Mila Kunis. Extract is a very underrated. I don't think it's very well known because I just found out about it like 4 years ago, and it's great.
It's a little more low key.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Considering
Extract.
everyone's in it.
I'm going Extract over
Are
The
you?
Watch.
I'm going The Watch because The Watch is very underrated. That movie was
Alright.
way unfairly hated on.
You look up The Watch. I'll look up Extract. We're gonna go with the
I'm
IMDb.
telling you right now, I bet it's Extract. Even though Extract isn't as well known, given the star power, The Watch got shit on. It's one of those movies I'm like, what? Did you watch the same movie I did?
Oh, I don't know. Extract comes in at 6.1.
That's about. I bet The Watch has like a 5.8. Let's see. Oh my God. Dun, 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 dun. I'm telling you, it was hated on. I doubt it got a 6. I was almost right. 5.7.
Yeah.
Extract got it.
Extract is so funny. If you haven't seen it, that's one of the movies that you should definitely watch if you're a comedy fan. Extract,
Check it out.
Our first disagreement, but Extract moves on just barely.
And this is what's unique. Now that we don't have Rodney, we get to
Thank God, right, guys?
Jesus, I'm telling you. Well, if Josh fucking shows up, then we're going to have the 4, and then we can still do this. But if Josh doesn't show up, like last week, and then we have me, Tyler, Rodney, then we can't do the, like, tiebreakers and the phone calls and all that fun shit. But then Rodney not showing up and Josh not showing up, that offsets it. So now we got the tiebreakers and phone calls back, and I think that shit's fun. So I'm okay with it just being us two right now, okay? That's all I'm
Yeah, it's a lot more fun.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't even really like Josh or Rodney, but
Me neither. I don't know what the fuck they're doing on the cast sometimes.
okay. Here we go. Last matchup in my region, first region. Number 2, Tropic Thunder versus 15. That's my boy. That's my boy. Adam Sandler, Andy Samberg. They try. There's some funny moments. It's very overrated. That's my boy. Tropic Thunder, amazing cast, amazing set design.
Movie.
It's so good. Tropic Thunder is amazing. Robert Downey Jr., Ben Stiller, Jack Black, who I love, just to name a few. Tom Cruise and what's his name?
Nick Nolte, Dan McBride.
Nick Nolte, Danny McBride.
Who are you thinking?
All right,
Matthew
all right.
McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
I'm,
the cast is just.
so we're in agreement
the
here.
cast is vast.
We're in agreement. Tropic Thunder moves on
I said
pretty.
I had a
easy.
great cast, but it sucked. And I'm just
Yeah.
playing. Yeah, I like Tropic Thunder. That's my boy's average.
Tropic Thunder moves on.
Few
okay.
good parts.
Now over to your region.
Okay. My number 1. Some more Ben Stiller fun. Meet the Parents going up against the Workaholics crew in the 16 seed. Game over, man. Meet the Parents is a motherfucking classic could be one of my favorite comedies. I love it. I can't really say much for Meet the Fockers and Meet the Childrens or whatever the fuck the third one is. I already forgot off the top of my head. But Game Over, man, it's got my Workaholics dudes in it. But honestly, that movie, it's got some really funny parts in it, but it's also got parts where I'm just like grossed out and not even into it.
Yeah.
Meet the Parents, definitely on this
Yeah,
one.
I agree. Meet the Parents. Easy.
Nice. All right. Then we have at the number 8 seed, Son-in-Law, the Pauly Shore classic. Maybe the funnest one to wheeze the juice with Pauly on. And then you got the 9 seed, Dirty Work. Very underrated Norm Macdonald movie that I think had a decent amount of buzz when I was younger when it was coming out, but I feel like a lot of people forgot about it. You got Chris Farley in that movie too in spots. Had his nose fucking bit off. It's hilarious. And I am so fucking torn on this. I can't even put it into words because they both were big in my childhood. But I think I'm going to lean into Son-in-Law by the slightest of hairs because it was just a little bigger. And Pauly Shore was the man to me when I was a kid, like so many before, you know, he ran out of style and we just basically threw him to the wolves like we do with so many people. It's like, oh, that's so last year. He's not cool now. Pauly Shore was the shit, and this was his best movie. I'm going.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking Son-in-Law over Dirty Work.
Yeah, it's tough though, dude. Funny thing is, I'm literally in the middle of watching Dirty Work. I started it with my wife, and then we went on the Avengers binge, and we haven't got back to finishing it.
It's
But
gonna be a while.
Yeah, she's loving it though. All right, number 5 seed, Nothing to Lose with Martin Lawrence and Tim Robbins. You got the whole Shawshank crew in this. Nah, that just funny fucking movie, dude. You got two complete opposites, like you know how those movies always do, but they end up becoming best friends, and this is one of the better ones that executes that against 12 Why Him, which I think is a really like underrated flick. That came out, and I heard a lot of negative buzz about it, and I was like, oh, come on, dude. It had the right pieces with Bryan Cranston, even fucking Keegan-Michael Key, who I love from Key and Peele fame. I mean, I was thinking, like, how could this be bad? And I watched it, and I thought everyone was crazy. For me, this is so tough because Nothing to Lose has a nostalgia riding it. I got to go with Why Him, though, dude. That movie is one of my favorite comedies that's came out. Now, that's not saying much because there hasn't been a lot of good comedies lately. But over the last 5 years, I think that's one of the better ones.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you, too. But both of these are even in my top 100 favorite movies, but Why Him is just, you know, James Franco. I love Bryan Cranston coming off that Breaking Bad high.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
literally.
Why Him very slightly edges it out.
Yeah. Then we have a couple movies that aren't just comedies. They kind of got other themes going on and completely different at the same time. You have the 4 seed Dogma, little Jay and Silent Bob action. You got fucking Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, and of course Chris Rock. If I already said him, I forget.
No, you don't.
Yeah, and so many fucking people. And then going up against Goon, the 13 seed, the surprise hit with Sean William Scott. Kind of pulled that one out of nowhere. Of course, it's got Jay Birchall in it, too. That is a tough one, dude, for me. Again, just two movies that, shit. You might have to go on this one. I can't think. It's always hard when it's movies that feel even, and yet they're, like, different. When it's even and they're, like, the same kind of movie, you're like, okay, let me pick it apart. But when they have different things going for them, it's so hard to pick.
I'm going to go with the Goon.
Goon?
Yeah, just because I enjoy that movie probably more than I should. Because you don't really...
It's got a good story. Like like Sean William Scott, that movie's such a likable character.
You have to give him props. He's finally... I mean, this movie's kind of older, but, I mean...
Yeah.
You don't see too many Sean William Scott movies anymore.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go Goon, too, by a hair. Not the second one. If it was the second one, I'd be picking Dogma. Not that movie's bad, but yeah, Goon as well for me. Then I got the number 6 seed. Analyze this. Going up against the underrated 11 seed, Nothing But Trouble. Jesus. Nothing But Trouble, man. That movie ran into nothing but trouble. It seemed like nobody liked it. Maybe it was ahead of its time, but I have a blast every time I watch that. Then Analyze This. You got Robert De Niro, really one of his first movies where, I mean, not his first. There was Midnight Run. There was certain movies. But I feel like this really put him on that collision course to where he could do a bunch of comedies. It wasn't like one here and there. It was comedy, and the next thing you know, Meet the Parents happened, and all these other ones happened. He could be that consistent funny guy, and it is so tough for that reason. But you know what? I'm going to go Nothing But Trouble,
I'm gonna go Analyze This.
and I know what just won.
I'll look up Analyze This.
Yeah, 'cause Nothing But Trouble gets hated on. And honestly, man, I was like a half second before I said it, I was like, I think I'm going Analyze This. But then I thought about it, and I was like, man,
Well, Analyze This is at a 6.7.
yeah, Nothing But Trouble ain't getting that. It's
Yeah.
hated on. Let's see here. 5.2.
Yep.
Yeah, Nothing But Trouble is just that wacky movie that it's just made for me, man. All right, Analyze This. I'm not having a problem with that, though. At number 3, we have another Jim Carrey classic, The Cable Guy, going up against the underrated 14th seed Dead Man on Campus. This was actually Jason Segel's first movie, I believe.
I love him.
Yeah, he had like, he wasn't like one of the main stars, but he was like the dickhead that lived next door. He just burst in. Definitely nothing like he is in his later roles, but it's cool because that was one of those ones where I found out who Jason Segel was more and more through. I mean, of course, it's on Freaks and Geeks too, but I never watched that when it had its runtime back in the day. But I was really, really into him through I Love You Man and all those other comedies he came out with. And then going back and watching Dead Man on Campus after years had passed, I'm like, that's Jason Segel? Because back then, why would I would have known? He was a nobody at that point. But that was always wild for me. And The Cable Guy, fucking classic Jim Carrey. I'm going to go Dead Man on Campus, though, dude. I'm
Are you
doing it.
serious?
Yes, Dead Man on Campus is so underrated.
Dude, the
It's
Cable
ridiculous.
Guy is hilarious. I'm gonna look up Cable Guy.
Now, I already know it's going to win.
Cable Guy.
Yeah, and I'm not mad at it, dude.
I
Cable
can't
Guy
believe
is
you went
great.
against Cable Guy in the first round.
I love Dead Man on Campus that much, dude. Dead Man on Campus is one of the most underrated comedies to me.
You
It's
say
so
what it
great.
is first.
I mean, it's going to win. Dead Man on Campus got a 6.1.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Cable Guy got 6.1.
No shit.
Yeah.
No way. Dude, I'm shocked Cable Guy's that low.
I know, me too. That's why I was like, that's why I wanted you to go first.
Know what that means? You got to go to the Rotten Tomatoes score. What do you got? Which I already know it's going to win there.
Hold on a second. Let's see here.
It's going to win. I'm looking at Dead Man. Dead Man on Campus is 15%, dude.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's done.
So,
It was one of those critics hated it, but it developed a fan base. It was a really good flick.
53. Are we doing an audience score?
No.
Okay, 53.
Yeah, we go to critics after that. If the fans can't decide it, then the critics
Yeah, that was
do.
close though for Cable Guy. I thought Cable Guy that was like a clear winner when I saw this bracket.
I'm shocked that 6.1 is what it's got on
Me too.
IMDb. I thought it was going to have a way higher score. All right, then we have the number 7 seed, Anger Management, going up against the 10 seed, Beverly Hills Ninja. Not known as either of these guys' best movies, but still very quality flicks with two juggernauts and Chris Farley and Adam Sandler. This is a fucking tough one, dude, but I know I hate it, dude. I love Anger Management. And even around this time, like, I gave up kind of on Adam Sandler. I jumped the shark way earlier than I think even other people did.
Jump the ship.
Jump the shark.
I never heard that. Is that a saying?
Yeah.
Is it?
Jump the shark, jump the ship.
Jump anything,
Want
apparently.
me to Google it? Yeah. I mean, maybe that's somebody just, sharks next to the ship. You got to
Yeah.
jump the shark to get to the other ship. But I love Anger Management. I think a lot of that has to do with Jack Nicholson. But, dude,
Yeah.
Beverly Hills Ninja has my heart more, dude. I mean, I watched it on repeat. And my copy has mysteriously disappeared. I don't know where it went, but it pisses me off. Gotta find that shit. Beverly Hills Ninja for me.
Yeah, I'm doing Beverly Hills Ninja as well.
Nice. Beverly Hills Ninja, also the only American-made movie that I can think of that has Liu Kang in it from Mortal Kombat. Robin Shao.
I was gonna bring that up.
Were you? Which
No.
was always cool to me since I was such a big fan of that. And then I'd see him in a movie with Chris Farley. I was like, this guy's the man. Then rounding it out, the number 2 seed, basketball, going up against the 15 seed sorority boys. And I'm going to kill all my South Park fans here. Basketball is one of my favorite comedies growing up. But guess what? So is Sorority Boys, and Sorority Boys just does not get its due ever. Sorority Boys for me, and the huge upset on my end.
Yeah, I agree. I think basketball is like it's overrated. It's not even that great.
Really?
I don't enjoy it that much.
I was waiting for the psych. Yeah, I
I'm
think
serious.
it's great.
I'm 100%.
I love it, but yeah, but
It's okay, but I mean, it's just like you seen it once. That's all you need to see it.
really, yeah. I used to like growing up. I'd play basketball outside and shit. I came up my
I
own
think
game.
everybody did when it came out.
Yeah, dude. Awesome. All right, I'm
Okay.
surprised we have a 15th seed and an upset.
That's
That's
crazy.
nice.
All right, number 1 seed, Scary Movie 2 versus 16 seed, Raptoon Palooza.
Rap tune. I wrote it wrong, dude. You meant to say Rapture Palooza.
Raptoon? Oh, Rapture Palooza? That's what it says. It says Raptoon. Look at it. That's a U.
It's supposed to be an R. Rapture. Because I wrote the N. I threw you off because of how I wrote it. Because I wrote the piece of paper.
Rapture. Yeah, Scary Movie 2 for this one.
Not on my watch, brother.
Really? Are you serious?
Swear to God, Rapture Palooza. I've never been a big fan of Scary Movie 2. It's like there's a lot of times where I'm like, this is just being gross for the sake.
Which
of being
is the
gross.
best Scary Movie?
The first one,
The first one.
and then I call
I think
me
the third
crazy.
one's
The third one's the next best.
yeah.
Everybody hates the third one. I like the first and the third one. The second one's okay. The
Yeah.
second one, like half of it's like, this is really funny, and the other half's like, this is just gross and
It's
nasty.
like over the top. It's not that great.
Yeah,
All right, I'll look up Scary Movie 2.
like the wheelchair dude's like sucking his own dick and like spinning it. So he's like, woo-hoo-hoo. It's just like, what was this funny? Like, what? Just because he's blowing himself in a wheelchair? It's like, see, this is the type of shit you talk about on Monday Man. No, but
You're really going Rapture Palooza?
yeah. And
Yeah,
I haven't
okay.
even been looking it up. There's really no point.
Which one do you think will win?
Scream. Nah, I said Scream 2. Scary Movie 2. Like,
Are
I
you
honestly,
sure?
I should have been looking it up, but I honestly like stopped because I was like, I know it's gonna happen. Scary Movie 2. Rapture Palooza didn't get no love, but it's a really fucking funny movie. I think.
You go first.
I mean, it's 5.2.
Oh my God, Scary Movie is a 5.3.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh no, I'd have loved that, dude.
That would have been another 16.
Anna Kendrick's dope in Rapture Palooza.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a. Damn it, son. That pisses me off now. I'm like, fuck.
Okay.
Moo, moo, motherfucker.
Okay, number 8 seed, Dinner for Schmucks versus number 9 seed, I Love You Man. Both these movies have amazing cast.
But one of them's good.
But one of them's a good amount of ways ahead of the other one in terms of quality and comedy. I Love You Man.
Yeah, I
Mm.
love you too, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm not even that big of a fan of Dinner for Schmucks.
No.
I gotta watch it again, but like Steve Carell's character just annoyed me more than made me laugh. And Paul Rudd, you can't beat him, but he couldn't save it for me. It was just an average movie. I've never felt the need to see again. I Love You Man is a classic as far as I'm concerned. That's easy.
Okay. Number 5, Me, Myself, and Irene versus number 12, Sex Drive. This one's easy for me.
Me too.
I mean, you can't. I mean, Sex Drive, yeah, whatever. But
I just hate Jim Carrey. No, I'm just
yeah, Jim Carrey, dude, and
yeah.
the Cable Guy, and Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh, classic shit, dude.
The-
Yeah, I love Jim
His
Carrey. It's a
range
lie.
really shows in Me, Myself, and Irene how he just can switch characters like that.
Mhm.
So many great lines. This movie, Me, Myself, and Irene, might be underrated, if anything.
Yeah.
So we're both going Me, Myself,
What's wrong, Eddie?
Me, Myself.
Well,
and
extra cheese on the taco. For Christ's sake, Charlie, those kids' dicks are as big as them sausages. Yeah, me, myself, and Irene. Sex Drive is actually really good, though.
Yeah.
Me, myself, and Irene. Classic. Not happening. Gotta go.
Freddie Got Fingered comes in as a 4 seed versus the 13 seed Galaxy Quest.
This is one of the hardest ones for me to pick because I grew up watching both of these movies, and I haven't seen either of them in so long. Like, you got the combination of what I was saying, where they're about the same, and it's for different reasons. Only now it's like I'm trying to pull each memory, but it's not as fresh on the mind. But Freddie Got Fingered, there was parts of it that I thought was like just too much. Like, for instance, one scene that happened, the skateboarder dude like broke his leg and he starts like licking his wound and shit. It's like, what is this? Like, Tom Green's off the chain.
He's a strange fella.
Yeah, but Galaxy Quest, I think I'm gonna do Galaxy Quest. That cast is amazing.
Yeah,
I
I agree.
just remember it making me smile all the time when I watched it.
I agree. The Freddie Got Fingered movie is just too weird and just off the wall for me to really enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 6, Spaceballs versus number 11, The Emperor's Groove.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be Emperor's New Groove.
That's what I figured. Emperor's New Groove, the animated movie.
Ah, dude. Honestly, Spaceballs. That's another one that I need to give another watch. Like, I mean, I know exactly what it is. It's in the bracket. But it's another one that's been a long time for me. Emperor's New Groove, at least at the time, like, it was probably like one of my favorite Disney-style movies.
Yeah, Spaceballs, it's been a long time since I've seen it. Same with Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
But Spaceballs is more my type of comedy.
Yeah.
Over animated comedy.
I'm not big on, like, the spoofy comedy. I am and I ain't. Like, a lot of it's hit and miss.
Yeah.
That's one of the better ones for sure. Like, I'm really trying to, like, think about this now. And then I'm not the biggest cartoon type guy. I think it's because I, like, got into more adult-based movies younger than, like, the average kid. So I didn't have as much nostalgia for them as other kids did. So it doesn't really click with me like that. But Emperor's New Groove was... I'm going to go Spaceballs as well, I think.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Spaceballs.
Dude, yeah, even saying it, fuck it, just write it down. Because it could go either way on that one. That's a tough one.
3 seed, Bridesmaid versus the 14 seed, The Good Live Hard.
Yeah, Live Hard, Sell Hard. I wrote it like that because of how long the title was. Yeah, the goods, live hard, sell hard.
This is easy for me. Bridesmaids.
Yeah, this is easy as fuck for me too. But for some reason, I was trying to run everything back from the goods. 'Cause I've only seen the goods one time, and I really wasn't that big of a fan of it. But I got at least one buddy that goes to bat for that movie, dude. But Bridesmaids.
Dude, the Bridesmaids, like, when it come out, like, people were like, girls can be funny. Like, of course they can be funny.
Yeah, I didn't know
like
that until then.
Like, this is like the first movie.
I was shocked. I was like, am I laughing? No, yeah, Bridesmaids is...
Yeah, like, girls can be funny, and girls can make great movies. Bridesmaid is a amazing comedy movie.
Oh,
like,
it's amazing. And that cast, and that was before some of them, like...
got super popular.
Yeah, Melissa
Kristen Wiig.
Yeah, I love Kristen Wiig. Melissa McCarthy. She had something about her humor when she first came out, like Bridesmaids. I thought she was like the funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
But her humor over time started to like wear on me, where I wasn't as a fan of it.
It's like the same character in every movie.
Yeah, when that works for some people, like Seth Rogen's like my favorite person on earth.
Yeah,
and he plays the same character every time. Other than that new movie he just came out with, I gotta check that out, where he's playing 2 different people. But with McCarthy, dude, for whatever reason, it did wear on me. But here, beginning stages type shit, she was amazing. Like, she hit the scene tough on that.
She did.
Greatness.
Number 7, The Hot Chick versus 10, Corky Romano.
Yeah, this one's hard because I loved both of these movies growing up, but really they both are probably just like, if you're being honest, like shit comedies.
That's correct, yeah.
But they're they're like my shit comedies. You know what I mean? And I might have seen The Hot Chick more than any movie in history. Like I can't even
Really?
watch it anymore. I swear to God,
Dude, I used to watch it all the time.
Yeah.
I love it.
yeah, I do too. I did at least, and I've even let now like a couple years go by and try to watch it again. I just can't do it, dude.
Rob
It just,
Schneider.
yeah, he's a stapler. Yeah, I mean, you got Adam Sandler. Like, oh, I'm sorry, nobody could hear that.
Oh
Weird.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
great.
can hide your weed in here.
Oh yeah, it's like ooh.
The Hot Chick, dude. That movie is underrated, but
I'm going Corky.
are you really?
I'm going
You
Corky.
son of-
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes from Corky though is where his fucking brother that can't read.
Oh yeah.
There's 3 flavors. It's vanilla, chocolate, and like strawberry. And he's like, give me the old pistachio there. And he's like, sir, our flavors are right there. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. And he's just like, yeah, well, give me the old Rocky Road there. And
Yeah.
it's just like the funniest shit. It's like, you didn't teach me how to read.
Okay.
This
the,
is a
the
tough
hot
one.
the Hot Chick wins.
Uh,
I looked them both up.
What's the scores on?
I think the Hot Chick was like 5'5" and Corky Romano's 4'7".
Yeah, that's about average height for a hot chick. 5'5".
I almost wrote down 5'5" or something.
Damn it, Corky. Corky gets those
Corey,
drugs
sorry.
in his face.
Okay.
God.
2 seed Life versus 15 seed Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Oh my God. This is tough. I don't like Life as much as other people. It's probably why I'm suicidal. No, I'm just playing.
Wow.
I'm talking about the movie. I don't like Life as much as other people. But
That's in my throat.
I thought you were like. No, it's a good movie, but I didn't realize people loved that movie as much until I got older. Kung Pao was complete shit to me when I first saw it, but now, like watching more and more martial arts movies, I get like the spoofy type vibe from it that works in a way. I'm gonna go Life. I think I'm gonna go Life.
I'm gonna go Life as well,
I'm
just
going to.
for the
I don't
exact
think
same
on it
reasons
too
you just
much.
said.
Yeah, but Kung Pao's kind of grown. The comedy works a little more
A
well. for
little
me,
bit, but
but Life
Life
is
is just
better.
better.
See, just like that, Life is better. Look at that. Always make jokes. The 1 seed, Super Bad, going up against the 16 seed In the Army Now. Another Pauly Shore special, and I really do like In the Army Now. I don't know why I don't own that movie. Super Bad. Oh my God, Super Bad. It just, dude, that chain. It felt like that was right around the time when The Hangover came out. Like comedies hit an upswing, and that movie's a big reason.
I think
why.
it
And
was
it's
our
funny.
junior year of high school, or maybe sophomore year. I think it might have been sophomore year. Superbad
Yeah.
came out, and it mega popular.
Dude,
It was the most
insane.
popular movie for like probably two years at least.